Happy holidays. I'm Shari and it's December 1st and this is the first day of Vlogmas. Oh my god. Today we're talking about Christmas movies. I made a list of Christmas movies I've never seen, Christmas movies that I would recommend that are my personal favorites, and then Christmas movies for the whole family. For the next 25 days, I'm going to be watching a movie or two every single day, but the first list is a bunch of movies that I've never seen before. So I've seen Bad Moms, but I've never seen A Bad Moms Christmas. Second on my list is A Merry Friggin' Christmas. And I don't know too much about these movies because, like I said, I haven't seen them. And a lot of them are like old movies that were like there when I was younger, but because we watched the same Christmas movies like every year and I wasn't allowed to watch more adult Christmas movies as a kid, like I didn't watch them. So I'm going to watch them now. The next one is A Very Harold and Kumar Christmas, and I actually have never seen Harold and Kumar at all. I like the people that are in the movie, don't know why I've never watched it. The next one is The Perfect Holiday. I seen something about this movie the other day. It's called Anna and the Apocalypse. It kind of looks dumb, but I feel like it might be one of those movies where it's so dumb that it's funny, so I want to watch it. The next one is Holiday Inn, the 1942 version, because I'm trying to include movies that are like classic, like old, and then movies that like we grew up watching with our parents that were like classic to them, and then obviously more modern movies. So 1942, Holiday Inn. The next one is It's a Wonderful Life, and I feel like everybody watched this in school, but I never paid attention because when you're a kid, like, you don't want to watch a black and white movie. At least I didn't. So I would catch like bits and pieces of it, but I never like sat down and watched it. And it's one of my husband's favorites, so I'm gonna watch that. The next one is Krampus, and I know that that's a scary movie. Like, I'm kind of afraid to watch this one, but I wanted to include different genres of Christmas movies. Almost Christmas. Don't know nothing about that. The Best Man Holiday. I couldn't remember if I watched this one for sure or not, but I put it on the list. Jingle All the Way, Black Nativity, Die Hard, which is a debatable one. I know like the basis of it. I know that my husband swears it's a Christmas movie. A lot of people swear it's a Christmas movie, so I'm gonna watch it, probably watch it with him. A Christmas Story, which I know is another classic. I believe it's the one where the kid gets his tongue stuck on a pole.
And he gets shot.
Okay, I didn't know that, but I'm going to be watching that because it's again one of those where I think we may have watched it in class and I got like bits and pieces on TV during the holidays, but I never have like sat down and watched it. Another one is Almost Christmas. There's one that I think just recently came out and it's called Holiday. I'm trying to think of who's in it, but I don't remember. I know it's people that I like. So I'm going to watch that one. Love Actually, which again, I know who's in it. I like all the people in it. I don't know why I've never watched it, but I haven't. So I'm going to.
Love Actually is not a Christmas movie.
Well, when I was looking at the list, it was on multiple lists. Maybe it's just like takes part.
That's more of a love story. It's not
well,
a
like
Christmas
Home Alone.
movie.
Everybody says like
Home Alone is a Christmas movie.
Okay, so does Love Actually take place during Christmas time?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, well either way, it's on my list.
I think that's more like a Valentine's Day movie.
It was on the list, so we're gonna figure it out. And it showed the DVD, and there was like ribbon on the DVD, like it was like a present. Like I don't know how else to explain that, but are you gonna look it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you talking about the one with?
Isn't that the one where they like
Clutterbucks?
Andrew Clutterbucks. Andrew Lincoln.
Clutterbucks.
It's Clutterbucks with an accent. But doesn't he like hold up? No, John Cusack. Doesn't he hold up the?
Okay, I guess that is
thing?
a Christmas movie.
Is that the same movie?
No, I don't think so.
What movie is that?
I don't know.
I don't know. There's a lot of movies I have to watch apparently. The next one on my list is Four Christmases. I know a little bit about it, not too much. The Holiday Calendar, and then The Preacher's Wife, Bad Santa, which again I was never allowed to watch that as a kid. I bet you watched it, didn't you?
Bad Santa? Yes.
Okay, and I know there's a Bad Santa too, but I kind of feel like I'm not gonna like this movie. Like I feel like it's like a dirty, like who is that dude that was married to
Billy
Angelina?
Bob Thornton.
Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, Billy Bob. I feel like I'm just not gonna like that movie, so I didn't put 2 on this list. And
Sounds
then
just like a redneck name.
Billy Bob. Anyway, the last one on my list, actually the very first one on my list, I just put Christmas 2019, and I don't know what I meant by that. So, is there a Christmas movie that came out in 2019 just called Christmas? I don't know. But the last one is, and I feel like this is another debatable one. I think because I actually Googled like how is this a Christmas movie? I think it takes place during Christmas time, but it's something that I'd be interested in watching even if it weren't a Christmas movie, and it's Eyes Wide Shut. It's about secret societies. It has Tom Cruise. I think because they go to a Christmas party that it makes it a Christmas movie. So I'm going to watch that. But those are my list of 25 movies that I've never seen before that I'm going to watch one every day up until Christmas. And then I had made a list of 25 movies that are more family friendly, especially like if you have kids, or I mean adults watch kid movies too. So the first one is The Magic Snowflake. The second one was Rise of the Guardians, which I enjoy that movie. We haven't watched it in a long time. And some of these I've seen, some of them I haven't. I thought they'd be fun for the kids. But Home Alone, obviously, we've already watched Home Alone a couple times because that's his favorite movie. Dennis the Menace Christmas, which we actually recently, I feel like within the past month or two, had the kids watch Dennis the Menace. But we haven't watched the Christmas one, so...
Because it's not the same kid. Why would you watch it?
Well, I don't know that because I've never seen it. Okay, the next one is Saving Santa. The next one is Grumpy Cat's Worst Christmas Ever, which I've never seen it, but it'll probably be funny. The next one is All I Want for Christmas. I believe it's based off of the Mariah Carey song.
No thanks.
Again, these are for kids. Santa
Kids
Hunters.
don't care about Mariah Carey either.
Okay, well, I don't think she's in the movie. It's like an animated, like, All I Want for Christmas movie. Again, I've never seen it. I don't know. The next one is Christmas Hunters. It looks like a spy movie for kids. Obviously they hunt Santa. Not like hunt Santa, but like hunt for Santa. And then the Trolls holiday movie. And I know you don't want to watch this movie, but I feel like this would be better than the play. I think you said the play the other day, it was boring to you. But the Nutcracker and the Four Realms, I kind of watched this movie. Again, I didn't really pay attention. I was tired when we watched it, so I think we should watch it with the kids. The Grinch, the old one with Jim Carrey, and then the new animated one. And then, of course, the classic one. The old, like... No, I mean, I guess it's animated, but like the drawn animated one. So, all 3 of them. Just watch all 3 of them. The Polar Express, Santa Dogs 1 and 2, Claus with a K, like Klaus.
So did you get these movies from Netflix?
Actually, we'll have to figure out where, but like...
Claus is on Netflix.
We can watch them. I feel like Netflix has everything. We have Netflix and Hulu and Disney Plus, and if we can't find it, like, I'm sure we can find it somewhere. And then I had to put Elf on the list. We watch Elf all the time, even if it's not Christmas. I put the Santa Claus 1, 2, and 3 because those are classics. I feel like kids should watch this every year.
Let's just say this. When I was a kid, I didn't like Elf.
Yeah, I didn't like Elf either, but that's because I didn't like Will Ferrell. But now, like, I don't know.
You have a big dork as a husband, you like Will Ferrell?
Maybe. I mean,
I didn't like the Elf when I was a kid.
Why?
But I do. Something about, like, I didn't think it was a good...
Well, probably because it's not like a kids, like, it's not like an animated. I think kids don't really pay attention if it's not like a cartoon. And I think that was my issue with, like, the Miracle on 34th Street and everything else.
You can't say that because everybody loves
most
them.
kids, I feel like that's their excuse. Our daughter loves that movie.
I think because, I don't know, but I love it as an adult.
Me too.
I think it's because the inner child never dies.
Yeah, but you didn't like it as a child.
Like, okay, well, I guess, yeah, that's because...
You're craving
He is the child.
Well, yeah,
he is like
yeah.
the child. But now you're an adult and
You
like,
can relate.
yes, I can relate to it.
Oh my god. So when you were a kid, you thought it was dumb, but as an adult, you can relate.
Yes. I guess.
The last couple are A Christmas Carol, which there's a bunch of different versions. So watch any of those. Prancer, A Charlie Brown Christmas. We need to watch that. I don't think we watched that last year. I don't remember.
Because it sucks.
It's another classic. Oh, anyway, Annabelle's Wish. That was one of my favorite Christmas movies. I think Travis Tritt, the country singer, is that his name? Do you remember? Okay, I believe it's him. He plays like the dad or the uncle, and he has a song in it. It's a good movie. You should watch it. And then the last one is The Man Who Invented Christmas, which I don't know anything about, but it seemed like a cute kids movie, so I added it to the list.
So where's the Christmas Chronicles?
Okay, so to my recommended Christmas movies. So I didn't have a list of 25 because when I sat down and thought, like, what Christmas movies have I watched? It turns out I haven't watched too many of them. So these are the ones that I would recommend. Happiest Season, which is new. It has Kristen Stewart in it. I had to watch it because I love her. I thought it was cute. Like, I really liked it. That was on Hulu. So that's definitely worth a watch. White Christmas I watch with my dad every single year. It's just kind of like a tradition, and I personally like older classic movies like that. Like, I really like Bing Crosby and Dean Martin, so I watch every year. The Muppets Christmas Carol I watched since I was a kid, and that's just my personal favorite version of Christmas Carol movie.
The Jim Carrey one's the best.
I think that one's creepy. I've tried to watch that one, and I don't like it. I didn't even finish it. So The Muppets Christmas Carol, in my opinion, is the best one. So if you have younger kids, probably a good one for you to watch. Holiday Rush. Oh my god, what is Holiday Rush?
It's about the DJ that is about to lose his
Yeah,
house
okay,
and stuff. It's a good movie.
It is a good movie. I knew I put it on here for a reason. I'm trying to think of that.
It has the guy that...
From A Million Little Things. I don't remember his name, but I really like him. He's in that movie. The Year Without a Santa Claus. Okay, so these are like the classic, like the ones that our parents made us watch if you're like in your 20s, 30s.
Yeah, I never watched that movie.
Well, I did. The Year Without a Santa Claus, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, which there's a bunch of different versions, but like, you know the one I'm talking about, like the classic one. And then there is one with Whoopi Goldberg in it where she sings and there's like little fairies and stuff. I remember watching that one all the time too. But I like the classic one. And then, so Jack Frost, the classic one, but also the one with Michael Keaton where he's a snowman. That's a sad movie, actually.
He's not the snowman. He is a band person.
Okay, he's
and then
the
he goes
dad.
off.
Spoiler alert if you haven't watched this movie. He's a dad that dies that comes back only on Christmas as a snowman. It's a cute movie, but it's really sad. And then...
And it's before Christmas. He comes back.
Well, it's during Christmas time. He dies. He comes back as a snowman. Okay, so at the beginning, I think I said the Christmas Chronicles because we were talking about that. Mm-hmm. We started watching the second one, but I had to go feed my baby. So,
good movie.
So I didn't get to watch that one, but the first one is probably like my favorite modern Christmas movie. Back to the classic Christmas movies. So the classic Jack Frost, classic Frosty the Snowman, Rudolph and Frosty's Christmas in July was one of my favorite movies. Have you ever seen that?
No.
No. But it was great. I like it. You should watch it. Rudolph and Frosty's Christmas in July. A Medea's Christmas, because I don't think I said that one. That, I feel like it's debatable whether it's a family or children's Christmas movie. I don't think it's really Christmas or kids' Christmas movie, but it's really funny. It's on my recommended list. And then the last one, another really sad one, is Christmas Shoes.
You forgot The Miracle on 34th Street.
Oh, yeah, thank you. The Miracle on 34th Street, which is cute. There's like the classic one that I was talking about that is like black and white that I didn't really have any interest in school. The one with Mara Wilson, the girl that played Matilda. That one, I think we watched that one last
We watched
year.
both because that's my favorite Christmas movie.
Absolute favorite, like out of all time. Even Home Alone,
It's in my top 5.
debatable.
Which one do you recommend?
My last list.
Which one out of your recommend list would you start with first?
Actually, the one that I personally, right, okay. The Perfect Holiday is actually what I really want to start with.
I would have went with Miracle on 34th Street.
A Perfect Holiday. Okay, so what I personally recommend for you guys to do is if you have kids, even if you don't have kids actually, because it's one of my personal favorites, my modern favorite, the Christmas Chronicles movies, they're just, I don't know, like, I really, really like them. So I guess I would start with the Christmas Chronicles if you have a family, or like I said, if you're an adult, you want to watch a Christmas movie, it's a great Christmas movie. But the one that I'm personally going to start off with on my list of Christmas movies I haven't watched.
Die Hard?
No, I just told you. What did I say? The Perfect Day? I keep forgetting what it's called.
Love Actually.
The Perfect Holiday. The Perfect Holiday. It has, I can't think of her name. The girl from Game of Thrones and the Korean dude. The Korean dude that's really cute. They're in the movie. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna start with for my list that I haven't watched. And for the family Christmas movie, which one do you want to watch?
Die Hard.
Die Hard isn't. We'll watch Die Hard tomorrow. Just me and you. That has to be second. Which one do you want to watch for the family one?
Christmas Chronicles.
That's on my recommended list.
That is a good movie.
I feel like we should watch. What's one that we haven't watched?
How about the one that we haven't seen in a long time and watched Guardians of the Galaxy? I mean, Rise
of the Guardians. Okay, so I'm gonna have to reiterate this now. Okay, so for me, what I'm gonna start off with for our family list, we're gonna start off with Rise of the Guardians to watch with our kids, and then on my list for movies I haven't seen yet, I am going to watch The Perfect Holiday to start off with. And then if I have time throughout my day, we will watch from my recommended list, which is, what are we gonna watch? Miracle on 34th Street?
Sure. Why don't you like
So,
Arthur's Christmas?
I was gonna put that on there, but it's not on my recommended because it just wasn't one of my favorites.
But you're supposed to be unbiased.
Well, then that would go back to I was doing 25 like Christmas movies. So I guess if I want to throw in a 26th Christmas movie for the family, Arthur's Christmas, it's cute, but like it's not one of my personal favorites. So if you have kids, try it out. I don't know. I thought it was kind of boring. But yeah. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna try and watch 3 Christmas movies a day. I have to at least watch the one for me because I gotta catch up on these Christmas movies apparently. There's a whole world of Christmas movies I didn't know about. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna watch one every single night, and then probably Christmas Eve, maybe. I don't know. One day towards almost Christmas, I will review the movies collectively, and yeah, that'll be a video. So yeah, go watch some of these movies. Oh my God.
You make me want to go watch every movie possible.